All right, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to design the Lego Man arms here, specifically the right arm first, and then after that, we'll then create the left arm. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to File, New, Standard Millimeter Part, and let's go with Create. And we're going to start a 2D sketch here on the XY plane. All right, so first thing we're going to do is do a 2-point center, okay? And we're going to give it the dimensions of 5.5, okay? Tab button. Then we're going to go with 4.5 and then enter. Okay. And then we're going to actually go ahead and delete those dimensions. And you'll see why here in a second. So now let's grab our arc tool and we're going to come over here and we're going to come over to the other edge of the square here. And we're going to adjust this guy until you see the tangent constraint pop up right there. Okay. You see it pop up right there. Okay. Once you get that tangent constraint is visible, click, and now we got our constraint that we want. Let's go over here to our trim tool. We're going to trim that guy. All right. And let's go ahead and throw in some dimensions. Okay. And the reason why I had you delete those constraints is because you would not have been able to trim that without deleting the constraints first. You would have got an error message there. So let's see here. For this distance, we're going to go with 4.5. And then for this distance, okay, 5.5. And then 2.75, we are fully constrained, okay? And now we can go ahead and extrude this. All right, now let's go ahead and finish our sketch. All right, and we're gonna extrude it a distance of 4 millimeters, okay? And then we're gonna hit okay. And now we're gonna go to insert a plane here. So what I want you to do is come down here to Angle to Plane Around Edge. So click on that face, and then we want the edge around that edge. And we're going to make that guy 45 degrees. And then hit check mark. All right. And then we're going to make another plane here. We're going to do a plane offset from this guy. And a distance of 4 millimeters here. And then hit check here. All right. Now, let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch on here. We're going to project geometry, finish our sketch. Start a 2D sketch on here. And once again, project geometry. Okay, that same square. Finish our sketch. And then we're going to start a 2D sketch on here. And once again, project geometry. Finish sketch. Now we're going to use our loft tool. We're going to come on over here. We're going to attempt to do 3 sketches. It doesn't always work. So we're going to click to add that guy. Click to add that guy. And click to add that guy. And don't know if we're going to get lucky here. Let's try that again. Loft. Let's go with sketch 5, sketch 6, and sketch 7, and hit OK. And it doesn't like it. So what we're going to have to do is this. Not a big deal. Come over to Loft, and we're going to click to add sketch 5, and click to add sketch 6. Hit OK. And then we're going to do another Loft. Okay, we're going to do click to add. So we'll just click that and then click to add sketch 7 and hit OK. Okay, so that worked. Now let's go ahead and throw some fillets on there. One right there, 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 and one right there. And go ahead and hit apply. Actually, let's make one. Oh, let's go ahead and hit apply. Now we're going to add one more right there and on the elbow. right there. Just kind of give it a nice smooth appearance here. Hit apply, okay, and then cancel. Let's go ahead and remove our work plane visibilities for now. Okay, and now let's go ahead and make the hollow portion here on his arm for his, so we can put his hand in there. So we're going to start a sketch on here, and we're going to just drag out a circle. Well, let's project geometry here. So we got sort of 2 points here. I'm going to go in the middle, so it's nice and centered. There's the middle point. Drag out a circle, 2.8. Okay, we got to dimension it. We got to tell Autodesk, where do we want our circle? Well, from there, let's just go. That is 0.055. Let's see it, make sure it's the same on that one. 0.055, we're good. And now it is perfectly centered. We can finish our sketch. We can extrude inward the other way. And we're gonna go, I think, 6. Let's look around and make sure it's not gonna come out the back of our arm. And I think 6 is good. That should give us more than enough room for us to insert our hand later on in the assembly. So let's hit OK. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, now we need to slice our arm sort of over by the shoulder here. We need to make a plane, okay, offset from, let's see here. Offset from the YZ plane. So we're going to go a plane offset. Let's go with 4 should probably be enough. Let's go with 3. Okay. Go ahead and hit our check mark. And we're going to do start a sketch here. Okay. And let's go ahead and project some geometry on this guy. Okay. Hit escape. And let's draw out, let's find this center piece here. We're going to come here. Okay, come down. And then we're going to connect these lines here. And let's throw some dimensions on here. So that we want to. In this dimension, let's make that about, I think I measured that as around 6.5. Okay. And now we are fully constrained. Finish sketch. And we're going to go ahead and extrude there. We're going to go the other way and we're going to cut it. Okay. And there we go. We kind of have our sliced arm there. All right, let's go ahead and remove the visibility now on this plane. And now we're going to start a sketch on our YZ plane here. All right, and let's zoom in. We're going to project some geometry of this line and that line, so they're yellow. Then we're going to grab our line tool, and right around in this area, we're just going to drag out a line and make it perpendicular as best you can. Okay, and already it's not very perpendicular, so we're gonna, all right, and then let's grab our arc tool, and right around in here, we're gonna just kind of create an arc. Grab our line tool again, okay, and then come back down to the bottom here, and we're gonna connect our loop. All right, now let's go ahead and put some geometric constraints in, just to make sure that that's perpendicular to that, and that's perpendicular to that, and that's perpendicular to that, and finally that is perpendicular to that. All right, great. And let's make sure that's parallel to that, and we should be good. All right, let's get cancel. Now we can start adding dimensions here. So first thing, let's go ahead and just make that 0.115. All right, we're gonna make this distance from this edge, okay, 0.5. And then we're gonna make this distance 2 millimeters. We're gonna make this distance, okay, 1.55. Actually, I believe I made that as 1.6. All right, and then this was 3 millimeters. Let's mention this guy. Oops, let's not do that. Hit edit undo. This guy to this guy. Oop, I'm not in dimension mode. Dimension here. And then finally we need our overall height. And our height is going to be 2.8. Okay. And something's not right because let's delete this guy. Because we need to dimension now from here to here. It needs to be 1.15. All right. And we are good. Okay, let's go ahead and finish our sketch. Do a revolve. Select our profile and now select our axis and hit OK. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to go ahead and throw a fillet on there. 0.2 and 0.2. Okay, hit apply. All right. All right, now we need to hollow out this portion right here. So we're going to start a sketch right there. And then let's go ahead and project a couple geometries here. We want that one and that one. Okay. Now let's grab our circle tool here and we're going to draw out a circle with a diameter of 2 millimeters. Okay, hit escape. Grab your line tool right over here. Okay, on the circle, click and draw it down to where we projected geometry on the yellow line. Hit escape. Same thing on this side. Grab your line tool. Okay, start a line on that purple line circle. Come all the way down here to our yellow projected geometry. Okay, we're going to come here. And then we're going to, okay, put our arc right there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and trim right here. And we're going to dimension now. This distance we want 0.35. And this distance we want 0.35. And then finally, our arc for our radius. Let's just see if we can extrude it here. Let's go the other way. And we're going to make sure that's a distance of 2.8. Hit OK. And there we go. We got it. Looks like our arm. Okay, finally, let's go ahead and change the color here so that it matches our body, anodized blue. All right, go ahead and save this. Lego arm and hit save. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and mirror the arm so we don't have to make it again. And what we can do is we can just do a plain offset from like this one and let's just make it something like, oh, 7 millimeters. Now let's just go with 10. Make it an even 10 here. Hit OK. And now we're going to mirror it. And what we want to do is we don't want this object. We want to do the entire part. And then we hit mirror plane. Oh, and we want to remove our original part. And then hit OK. All right, and now we have our other side of our arm. Now let's save that. Lego arm, and we'll call that Lego arm mirrored. And then save. Okay, and we're good. We got both arms done. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you feel like this video helped you, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.